Hey, what's up everyone? Today I just wanted to do a quick video on why I like the Lectric XP and why I purchased it. And this is also my official entry into the Facebook forum group for the seat giveaway. So if you guys haven't already subscribed to that forum, make sure you guys check out the link below. And in the end of this video, I'm going to show you guys a little bit how to navigate in there to find things easier for your questions and things like that you guys may have, because a lot of you guys aren't aware of how to navigate through there. So make sure you guys check that out. Now that leads me into one of the #1 reasons why I purchased the Lectric XP other than price, and that is because it has a great support group as far as all the owners. You have the Facebook forum, which it blows my mind that the guy started this, he didn't even have Lectric XP, he just thought the bike was interesting, so he started a forum on it, and great job, so thank you for that. And also the EBR bike forum, there's a lot of questions and everything, a lot of some problems people had, everything's addressed in there. So if you guys haven't seen that, also check that out, which is the Electric Bike Review forum. And also with this bike, the company is based out of Arizona, so you have local support in the United States. If something would happen, you shouldn't have a problem getting it fixed or them addressing the situation and sending you out parts or whatnot. Now the bike does come with a 1-year warranty, so this goes into my second reason why I purchased this bike. Now price wise, I've seen this bike go on sale anywhere between $879 to $999, I believe. I paid $899 for mine when I bought it, and I believe right now they are $829 and come with a free suspension seat post. I believe it's a good price, and I give Lectric props for coming out with a bike that a lot of people can afford, because most bikes with these specs and with what it comes with is everything was around $1,500, except for like something like the Lectric, which, as I said before, does not have US-based support. So if you had a problem with that, good luck trying to get it addressed or fixed. And I've had to deal with customer service once or twice, and they have been excellent. My bike came with a chip. If you guys haven't seen the damages my bike had when I received it, I'll put a link in this video for that. They had no problems with sending me a new rack to address the bent one, and also some touch-up paint to address the nick that was on the frame. And they also sent me some free shirts, so that was kind of cool. I haven't had any issues with the bike yet, other than a few small ones with having to adjust the brakes, which is fairly normal. My spokes were loose a little bit, I had to tighten them, but other than that, it's been great. Haven't had any pedal problems like some people have had, haven't had any issues with the battery or nothing like that. So now when Lectric came out with this bike, they came out with a pre-sale of $899, and for that price they were only estimating to sell a few hundred bikes, and they ended up selling over 6,000 bikes in a few months. So I mean, that tells you guys there what kind of bike this is. Definitely in a lot of people's price range. So again, I got to give them props for coming out with a bike that's reasonable and for keeping the price down low so that most people can afford it. Hopefully they can keep the price down to right around $900 even on the newer models, so we'll have to wait and see. For what you get price wise, I believe this is a great deal, and I believe at that, you know, with the price of this bike and so many people buying it, it's bringing down the price of some of the more expensive bikes, I feel, and over time it's going to bring it down even more to where the price should be, in my opinion, because a lot of the bikes that had a 500 watt motor and a name brand battery with rack and fenders and all that was around at least $1,500. So I believe and feel that this is a good price point, and I want to thank Lectric again for having this bike, getting it out there for people to actually enjoy for a good price. Alright, enough rambling on about that, because I feel like I'm rambling now. So if you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them down below, because that really helps my channel out, and I enjoy interacting with all of you. I went for a ride at the end of November, and I actually was starting to record a video of why I liked and disliked the bike, and I'm going to go ahead and play a few clips of that here. One of the main reasons why I purchased the bike, and then in the end I may talk about it a little bit more over some time lapse, maybe not, and then I'll throw in, like I said, how to navigate that Facebook forum just to find things a little bit easier. So I want to thank you guys for watching. If you haven't seen some of my other videos yet, make sure you guys please check them out, and I got a lot of good tutorials and videos on the Lectric, so if you guys are interested, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. the number one main thing that I love about this bike is that it gets me out and makes me want to ride. It gets me the exercise that I wouldn't be getting otherwise. It lets you take the scenery in. Now there's so many things in life that just pass you by so fast. I mean, you know, you wake up and yesterday's gone. And this thing, it gets you out. It gets you out in the scenery. You just cruise along and you can take it all in. You can see what's going on. I mean, everything has its own place. And like on a motorcycle, I've ridden motorcycles my whole life, but this is something completely different. I mean, you're just out cruising and you get to take the scenery in. You get to see people, talk to people, because this thing's definitely a attention getter. People see it and want to know, oh man, what is that? That thing's so cool. I never seen one of those. I never seen an e-bike. And it's definitely an eye-opener to ride this thing and just to relax, get your exercise, and just be out. So that's one of the main things. My wife was concerned when I first bought this, that she said, are you really going to ride it? You think you're going to get that much use out of spending that much money on a bicycle? She's like, you don't go out and ride your bicycle now. Well, yeah, she was right. No, I didn't. And who would want to ride up these hills on a bicycle? You get tired and then you don't have the energy to get home. What's nice about this is, you can turn the PAS down, pedal harder, or you can turn it up, pedal less. But the one thing great about one of these is that you travel so much more distance in such little effort. But if you want to put the effort in, you can. So you get to see more. You still get the exercise if you want it. And if you don't, I mean, basically just turn the PAS up or just use the throttle and you can go pretty much around, anywhere between, in my previous few tests, 18 to 20 miles, no problems. That's, going up hills and everything. So yeah, just those things there, I mean, really, really glad I purchased this bike. So like right now, pretty much I've been going up this incline here, cruising around PAS2. My legs started getting tired, so kicked it up to PAS3, and I always assist it, whether it's just a little bit or a lot. I at least try to assist it a little bit, unless I'm going downhill, then I'll just let it go by itself. One, it's going to get me more battery range. Like right here, I'm going downhill, so I'll just let it go. One, it gets you more range, and two, it gets you a little bit more exercise.
Alright guys, so now here's a little bit of a time lapse I did on one of my rides back in November, and this was roughly around an 8-mile trip, and this will show you a little bit about where you can ride the bike, a few different things here. There's some hills and stuff, so this is a pretty decent hill here that I actually showed in one of my speed test videos, I believe it was, or no, it was the cruise control video. But while this is playing, I'm going to go ahead and pop up the Facebook group and show you guys how to quickly and easily navigate through there to find different topics and to find some search results for things you guys may be looking for, which will help you out on both finding accessories for your bike, fixing it, just general information. Even if you don't have a bike yet and want to learn about the bike, it's a great group to go on, and you will definitely learn a lot. So let's go ahead and get into that, and I hope this helps you guys out. Alright guys, so now I'm going to show you a little bit of how to navigate on the Lectric e-bikes XP owners group. So this group is on Facebook, and what you want to do is when you're in this group, if you click down here towards the middle of the page, it says popular group topics. If you click see all, there's different topics there, and a lot of people don't know that some of the stuff is categorized in these topics. So if you click on accessories here, you'll see here's some of my posts on some accessories that I put on my bike, a bike rack, and the video I did on the seat post and seat, the Cloud9 seat. So, and then here's some other posts from some other people, but you'll see that it filters it down that way. They got general info about different things. Here's one of the videos I did on some of the settings Then you could see here some photos. These are just a bunch of photos that different people post while they're on their XPs or out on their XPs. You have topic for unlocking video speed. You have maintenance topic. Sometimes people will post good tools or tips when they're maintaining their bikes. So there's a lot of good information here, guys. You just got to know how to find it, because it does take a long time to scroll all the way through the feed to find what you're looking for. But another easy way is if you type up here where it says search in Lectric e-bikes in the group, you could search just in the group for something specific. So let's say if you want to get some information on maybe a seat post or a seat, let's say the Cloud 9 seat like the one I put on my bike. Type in Cloud 9 seat, and then you just hit search, and it will pop up everybody's comments, or anytime somebody posted about the Cloud 9 seat, it will just show you that there. So that way you don't have to scroll through the whole feed just to find stuff. Or if you're looking for, let's say, a seat post, or let's say flat tire. Maybe you want to know how, if anybody had flat tires, how they fixed them. So type in flat tires, and it'll pop up anything about conversations about tires or flats. So I just wanted to make you guys aware of some of the different ways that you can navigate this group here and make it easier for you guys. And you can see here now they have over 1,000 members, which is awesome, and that's why they're giving away the seat. And this is what my entry's for at the beginning of this video. So let's check that out. Let's see if I could find that through the search. Let's type in seat giveaway. And see if we could find that. Yep, here it is here. This is the guy, Christopher Nelson. He's the owner of the group here that made the group. And all right, so here's the seat that Chris is giving away that Lectric sent him. And so you can see here that this is an easy way of finding stuff in this forum. So thanks again, Chris, for making this forum. It's a lot of good information. And now I'm going to go ahead and show you and talk a little bit more about the bike while you guys watch the time lapse of my ride. And I'll leave links below in the description for the EBR forum and also the Facebook group. Alright guys, if you made it this far, thanks for sticking along with me and watching. Hope you guys learned something. So now right here in this video, this is a pretty decent hill here. I know it doesn't look like it in the video, but it's fairly long and it's somewhat steep, but I had no problem pedaling right up through it. I do help the motor out a little bit, but like I said, it's fairly long and I don't have any problems at all getting back up this hill. On a regular bike, it would be very difficult to make it up that hill. You'd probably get off and walk. In fact, the main road here that we're coming up to, that was a side road that I went up, but this main road here, I see people walking their bikes up that hill all the time, and I actually took the steeper of the two routes just because it was less traffic. Alright guys, so now this is just a little bit of riding. Now I normally like to record most of my rides with my GoPro Hero 7 Black, and if you guys are interested, this is an awesome camera. It's one step down from the newest one, but I'll leave a link below in the description of both the camera that I used for this time lapse and also the memory card that I used for it. So if you guys are interested, please check that out. It is an affiliate link, and I would make a small commission if you use it at no extra cost to you, but I just wanted to make you guys aware of that. And you can see here that this is all uphill. Even after that fairly decently long trip at about 7 miles or so, still no problem. Battery making it right up there. You'll see up here on the left hand side there's a little burn station where they train firefighters. Right there you can see it. And then up here on the right is Froggy radio station, so that's pretty cool there. And then up here a little further is where I did my speed test with the sign. But that's about it, guys. I appreciate you guys watching, especially if you made it all the way to the end here. Make sure you guys leave a comment down below. It really helps my channel out. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. Oh yeah, hope I win the seat.